Let's look at this equation, x squared plus 5x plus 6. We can first draw a box. I love to use this method, so I really encourage you to use this method. We have a few entries that we need to put. Don't do this in the exam, it's just walking you through right now. So this will be x squared. And where do we put the 5x and 6? We put the 5x here and the 6 here. So what we want to solve is this thingy multiplied by this gives you this. Similarly for this thing times this thing will give you 6. And then on this side, this thing plus this thing, so it's a plus here, will give you this. And what we'll do here is cross like this and then equate it this way. Okay, so this will work for method 1 really well. So let me walk you through. How do we get two entries to multiply to get x squared? We get x and x, right? X times x is x squared. Or we can do negative x, also brings us x squared. But first we do x when you see x squared. What about 6? We can do 6 times 1. Or we can do 3 times 2. Or negative 3 times negative 2. So which one do you think will work? Probably 3 times 2, right? Because let's look at this. What do we get here? X times 3 equals to 3x. X times 2 equals to 2x. And 2x plus 3x plus 2x will give you 5x. So we are done. And how do we equate it here? We need to look at this green bracket. This is how we equate it. And we will write this equation as x plus 3, x plus 2 is equal to 0. So we are done. Or are we done? We're not done, right? What does this actually mean on a graph? Well, this is our function, right? This is our function. We now factorized it to this. These two are equal. And we want the function to be equal to 0. So, as we can see, x squared is a positive, right? There's a positive 1 here. 1x squared is just x squared. So if you ever see a negative x squared, then we draw a sad face. But here, in this case, we draw a happy face because x squared is positive, the term before it. So how do we graph this? What are the two values that are equal to 0? Okay, let's walk through. If you want this to equal to 0, what does x have to be? Without guessing and checking. Have a think. If this is 0, it doesn't matter what this is, right? Because 0 multiplied by anything here is 0. So as long as this is 0, this can be anything. Similarly, if this is 0, this can be anything. So what are the two values of x? X is negative 3 or x is negative 2. Does this make sense so far? Let's say x is negative 3. Let's sub it in. Negative 3 plus 3 will give you 0 here. Negative 3 plus 2 will give you negative 1 here. So what's 0 times negative 1? Equals to 0, right? So we are done. So negative 3 is correct. Similarly for negative 2, if we were to sub negative 2 here, this thing would be 0. This thing doesn't matter. So the logic here is at least one bracket equals 0. So now we have our two x values. X is -3 or x is -2, correct? Is it a sad face or a happy face? It's a smiley face, right? So it will look something like this. So we are done. These are the two values that you need to solve x.